Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're all doing all right. I'm so sorry about the last vlog. With stuff going on, I had no time to do one. I feel really bad, but at the same time, there was just nothing I could do. So apologies for that. But moving on, in my last vlog, I did talk about an event that we were going to be going to, or hopefully going to be going to if we could get tickets. Now, it's very hard to get into this as there's only a certain amount of tickets available, but luckily we managed to get in. I'm not going to tell you where we're going until we get there. Apparently it's a secret location. It doesn't even give you like a proper way to get into it. You've got them, is it just 3 words? So only the people who have the tickets know where they're going. The directions on there look absolutely mental. You can't get there by walking, you have to get there by car or taxi, it clearly states. But I'm really excited to get going. Before we do, I have some really exciting news for you. A little while ago, I did a collaboration with a company called Chatty, who do luxury designer handbags at really affordable prices. I took it on holiday with me and I have used it so much since. I'm going to be taking it with me today. If you did miss that vlog, I will link it down in the description below. But can we just still appreciate this amazing bag? I love it so much, I really do. And I've had it now since February and it still looks literally brand new. If you haven't heard of Chatty and haven't seen my previous vlog, I'll just tell you a little bit about them. So the Chatty bags are made with real Italian leather and made in Italy. The bags are also made in the same, warehouse factories as what major handbag retailers are made in. So if you've got other brands that I probably can't even mention that you go out with or wear quite a lot, this bag and all the other bags on their websites are all made in exactly the same factory. They're made from 100% leather as well, which is one of the reasons probably why it still looks so good. I had got a mark on it before and I literally just wiped it off with a cloth and you can't see it at all. It was just under here somewhere, but as I said, it literally is still like a brand new bag, and that's how you know how good the quality is. They have so many different styles as well that you can choose from on there, and I'll also try and find the picture of the comparison between the Chatty bags and how much it costs for them to make, and then the other well-known design, and the other I can't even say it. And the other well-known designer brands, there we go. I'll put a picture on the screen now just so that you can see the comparison of how much it actually is to make them made. Why can't I talk today? Why can't I talk? It is just a comparison to see how much other companies and other designers are making to produce exactly the same bag, basically. There you go. If you are thinking of buying a new bag, this is definitely a treat yourself kind of present. It would also make the perfect gift to a loved one or to a mother. Speaking of mothers, as it is Mother's Day coming up in America, I have an amazing discount for you guys that Chatty have kindly sent me. So this is not just for customers in America, this is for everyone to be able to get an extraordinary 70% off their bags. I will leave the link in the description box down below, so please make sure you click on that link if you want the 70% off. The link's only going to be valid between the 25th of April and the 12th of May, but don't worry if you have missed the sale or are watching this vlog a little bit later on, don't fear, I still have a discount code for you. I'll pop it on screen now. So if you use the code TBLEK30, that will get you $30 off of your next purchase. So we're all winners here. This will be my bag of the day, and it is also my bag of most days. Thank you so much to Chatty for sponsoring that part of today's vlog. It's always a pleasure to work with you. I love my bag, thank you so much. But we are now heading out. So anybody who lives in Norfolk or lives around the Kings Lynn area, or like, I don't know, the west of Norfolk, you may have heard of this event. I'm going with both of my sisters. I cannot wait to take you with me. It's something that only happens once a year, and it will just give you an insight just in case you did want to go. So let's get going.
Acting like a wild man, sleeping like a child. You're so luminous and vibrant, I'm always in bloom for you. times I've stranded, a castaway on unknown shore, although a stranger in this continent, I'm always in bloom for you, always in bloom, always in bloom for you, an infatuated light. Although it hurts me to be with you, I'm always in bloom, always in bloom for
Okay guys, so we are now back. I hope that you enjoyed it. It is always so hard to try and get into that tulip place. Honestly, it only happens once a year. People flock to that website when they announce the tickets go on sale and they're literally gone within seconds. My sister was saying that when she booked them, the website actually crashed and that people were complaining because they didn't get a ticket. I have to admit, it was a lot busier than what I thought it was going to be. I didn't get as much footage as I wanted to because literally everywhere you turned there was somebody in the shop, and I'm sure that every other person that was there felt exactly the same. The majority of people that were there filming for probably their own content. There was a lot of people in really nice dresses that were taking like professional photos there, and it just, as lovely as it was just ruined by the amount of people that were there. So I'm sorry if there wasn't as much content as what I wanted to do. We tried to find places that weren't as busy as others, but where the proper big, really nice tulips were, literally you couldn't move. You only had a narrow bit to walk down. You have people in front of you, behind you, and you're stuck literally where you were. But I would still highly recommend it if you really are into that kind of thing. It was a really nice experience. It's all done for charity. So the first stall that you saw was the Tapping House Hospice. A lot of the donations will be going to them, so it is also done in a good cause. But I have a few things that I have picked up. Firstly, this little white tulip. It's made out of wood, and I just thought instantly, as soon as we saw them, I loved them, and we bought ours early because I know for a fact that they were going to go straight away. But yeah, they're wooden, they're painted, and they're just so nice, so I know exactly where that's going to go. And each different coloured tulip had a different meaning. So I bought the white tulip, which means, or which symbolises, sorry, fresh starts and new beginnings, which is what I'm hoping for in the future. But we won't get into that just yet. And then I also bought this little shortbread, which is actually made at the Norfolk Hospice in their kitchen. So they've made them to raise money, and we couldn't not purchase one of these. So we all had one each. We then went to the little cake shop. I bought a triple chocolate brownie slice for Alfie and a peanut butter slice for Daniel. I bought myself whatever this is. It just looks really nice. Chocolate chunk cookie dough. Oh, you make it yourself. Oh no, I just can't read. It says, eat with a spoon at room temperature or roll into balls and bake at 180 degrees for 15 minutes. I don't think I can wait. I think I'm just gonna eat it. And then we moved on to the alcohol section, and there was no way that I was not gonna buy anything. We found What a Hoot, who I actually had never heard of before, but apparently they are in King's Lynn. They're known for their award-winning distillery. The man that was there said that they actually do like cocktail making and all that kind of stuff, and we have said that 100% we are going to go and do that at some point. I am going to bring you along as well. How good would that be? Going and doing a cocktail making night. It is coming, so keep your eyes out. They had a little range of vodka sets that were 5 for £20. I mean, £5 a bottle might seem a lot, but they are a little business. So I got one tropical vodka. I got one strawberry, tasty. I bought one lemon and lime, refreshing. Bought one blackcurrant, fruity. And I bought one kiwi, exotic. I'm going to enjoy not drinking these all at the same time, but there's a F1 race coming up this weekend, so I'm sure I will open a bottle of this for then with some nice lemonade and some ice. Apparently it's supposed to be spring, but the weather keeps changing its mind. Either way, the refreshing beverages are starting to come out. I'm going to leave it here for today. I will rejoin you in a couple days time. I am going to get my hair done finally, because I mean, look at these roots. I can't wait. It's been too long. It's finally happening. So I will see you in a couple of days time. Go on then. Good morning, guys. Welcome to a few days later, and we have got a bit of a different situation going on.
I'm gonna get new chocolate.
Yeah, we've got chocolate. I'm going to be going to get my hair done today, but Alfie's school won't let him go in today because he had a funny looking number 2, which might be a bit too much information, but that's where we are. All my family have gone shopping today in Norwich, which meant that I've got nobody to watch Alfie today. So we're going to see how we go with him coming with us, and that might mean that I might not get my hair extensions put in today, because the appointment itself is about 5 hours long, and the 5 hours is quite a long time for a child to just sit. We've come prepared, haven't we, Alfie? We've got the iPad. Yeah. We've got a few toys, but are you going out or what? Okay. You're welcome.
Santa's house.
Santa's house? No, Santa's house was the other side, my love. So yeah, we are heading to the hairdressers. If he's really good and allows me to have my hair extensions put in, if not, I'll just rebook it for another time. So I will leave you there, and I will see you once it's all done. So see you in a bit. Good morning, guys. It is the next day. As you can see, I didn't manage to get my hair extensions put in. Alfie was such a good boy. He really, really was. But after 2.5 hours, I would be fed up of just sitting there as well. So we've decided to rebook the hair extensions back in again. I thought we'd sit down and have a little bit of a catch up, because we haven't had a chat for a little while, have we? And I don't know, I just thought I'd talk about what's going on, why the vlogs personally I don't think have been that great recently. I mean, it's just been quite hard, to be fair. I also think I'm starting to come down with a cold as well, so that's really not helping. But it's been a bit of a tough time recently, to be fair. Not to do with family health or anything like that. It's just been mentally draining is the word that I can use for the past month or so. But firstly, I wanted to just apologise for the last couple of vlogs, or lack of. If you want the real reason, it is because my head has just not been in it. With trying to start this new job, trying to spread my time between preparing for that, housework, Alfie, family, YouTube, it's been quite hard, and I have found it quite challenging to spread my time equally. I don't really want to turn this into a bit of a downer, but I just thought I'll be open and honest with you about how I'm feeling. I'm not feeling down or anything, like, I'm feeling alright. I'm just feeling mentally overworked. I'm not going to go into detail about what job I've got, because I'm still working on it. If any of you are new, I'm trying to work for myself. I really want to continue YouTube. YouTube is my goal to support myself financially, and it takes a long time to get there. It takes a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, but I really want to get there. However, in the meantime, I need to support myself in another way. The last month or so, I have been working days, nights, been at all hours trying to prepare myself for this week, because this week is the week that I have my interviews. So it's just been very stressful, and I definitely have been neglecting the house. I mean, the house looks an absolute mess. I haven't done housework for God knows how long. The washing is all piling up. I feel like I'm neglecting Alfie with my time. Like, when he comes home from school at the moment, I'm trying to prepare for stuff, and I just have a bit of mum guilt that I'm not giving them the attention that I normally would, and I feel really bad about that. But I think sometimes, well, no, there is no sometimes, they should always come first, and that's what I mean. That's why I feel really bad, but there just is not enough hours in the day. There really isn't, and I'm so close to finishing the preparation of everything. I just want this bit to be over so I can just get started. It's something that I've always been interested in, and several people have told me that this is what I should do. So I am taking a leap of faith and I am trying to do it. I will go into more detail about it later on in the year because it might tie into YouTube quite nicely. I'm really excited because I've had another opportunity to work with another brand on a collaboration that is perfect timing for setting up like an office space. I have that to look forward to. The last month or so with YouTube has just not been that great, and again, my head has really not been in it. I feel like I can tell that as well, and I'm so sorry if the content that I'm producing is not the best as what I would like it to be, but I'm very much hoping to change that. I mean, I've got so much planned coming up. I've got a few activities that I'm really looking forward to doing. We've got some house organisation things coming up. I'm looking into having a new office space set up. There's a lot coming up that I'm really looking forward to, and once this weekend is out the way, or early next week is out the way, I can relax and then be able to focus on balancing my home life, work life and YouTube life so that it all it all works and I'm just not having like 5 hours sleep a week, because the other week that generally is what happens. I think over the course of like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days I had about 8 hours sleep because I just couldn't sleep. You know, when you're up and your mind's going and you might as well just get out of bed and get on with doing whatever you were doing. I think 3 nights in a row I spent nearly every night awake here planning, revising, practicing, everything, and I'm just so tired. I'm just so tired. But I feel really bad moaning because a lot of people have it a lot worse off than I do. I'm very fortunate with what I have in life and I'm not moaning at all. I just think sometimes it's nice just to release that little bit of energy and get it out of the way. I also want to be completely open and honest with you guys about everything, because if I don't tell you, you don't know. So I thought we'd just have a little chat about the channel and where it's heading for the moment. So I am going to continue just to post every other week. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to be working nights or days. I think it's just best at the moment for me to produce a bit of a better quality vlog every couple of weeks instead of trying to rush and overwhelm myself with trying to do 2 full-time jobs. That was my tummy. To do 2 full-time jobs, as well as running a house, as well as looking after Alfie, as well as trying to see my friends and my family. It's just trying to find that balance. And I think because my head has been all over the place, I've not got a clear vision of how it's going to go yet. I've kind of worked out like a working rota for myself so that I know exactly when I'm going to plan to do my YouTubing, when I'm going to work, and then free up some time for a social life as well. I'm not sure with the summer holidays if I will be putting out any content for that period. I might do, I'm not quite sure yet, but just be prepared for the 6-week holidays. There might not be any vlogs, just purely because with Alfie being at home all the time, I am not going to be able to work during the day. So I will be mostly working like 7 in the evening till probably like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, then get him up at like 6:30, 7, looking after him, doing it again that same day. So I don't think I'm going to have enough time to film and edit. But I'm not saying it's a definite no, it's just I'm not sure. That'll be a take it as it comes kind of thing. But as I said, I am really excited with one of the vlogs that I've got coming up. I can't wait to get it done. I really can't wait to film it. It will just set me up for a better working environment, and I can't wait to get going really. I'm sorry for being a little bit of a Debbie Downer for the end of this vlog, and I'm just sorry that the content this week has just not been up to scratch. I just feel like I've not really done anything this week, and with the letdown of the amount of tulip content that I was able to produce, I don't know. I have no words. But I will be back in 2 weeks time, sorting out videos, shall I say, sorting out my life, hopefully, and then everything's gonna kickstart after that. I really can't wait to see you all in 2 weeks time. I hope that you have a lovely 2 weeks, whatever you've got planned, and I just hope that by the next time I speak to you, I'll be a little bit more organised with myself. So thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself, guys. Bye-bye. That's alright, I think I just got your wheel in the background. It is a bit chilly, isn't it?